A retired sailor faces rejection at a modern marina, but his past catches up in an unforgettable way. Follow Henry Tate's journey. Like, subscribe, and share if this moves you. Comment. Who's a quiet hero in your life? The sharp clang of a harbor manager's voice cut through the salty air of Haven Cove, silencing the chatter along the dock. "We don't serve people like you," barked Marcus Reed, his tone dripping with disdain as he adjusted his crisp marina-branded cap. Henry Tate, 79, didn't flinch. With weathered hands, he pulled a faded military ID from his pocket, its edges frayed, photo blurred, but the rank still legible. Master Chief Petty Officer. No one spoke up. No one cared. His wooden boat, the Steady Dawn, didn't gleam like the glossy yachts now dominating the marina, so they edged him out. 2 days later, 5 Navy frigates emerged on the horizon. Silent, unannounced, a wall of steel against the dawn. A rear admiral stepped onto the pier facing the stunned onlookers. "I'm looking for Henry Tate," he said, his voice steady. Sometimes, when a nation forgets, the Navy remembers. Haven Cove once buzzed with the scent of brine and diesel, the clatter of lobster pots, and the laughter of fishermen sharing tales over steaming mugs at dawn. That was the town Henry Tate fell for decades ago, before luxury sailboats, sushi bars, and penthouse views reshaped it. Now 79, he lives in a modest clapboard house overlooking the cove, its peeling paint and creaky porch dubbed the last true home by locals. Every morning before the sun fully rises, Henry walks to the dock where his Steady Dawn waits. Built by his own hands, oak planks, cedar hull, weathered navy paint, it flies an American flag he replaces every 6 months, rain or shine. To him, it's more than a boat. It's a testament to craft and memory. Henry wasn't always the quiet figure in a faded cap. Once, as Master Chief Petty Officer in the U.S. Navy, he led coastal patrols through tempests, evacuating families from storm-ravaged shores in the 80s and busting smuggling rings off the Carolinas in the 90s. His commendations, stashed in a trunk, speak for him. He never did. To Henry, legacy meant passing on skills, not trophies. After retiring to Haven Cove, he began a simple mission. Every Thursday and Sunday, he took kids out on the Steady Dawn. Not the affluent ones with yacht memberships, but the shy ones, children of single parents, kids from underfunded schools. He taught them to splice ropes, read currents, honor the sea, letting them raise the flag each trip, hand over heart. His stories weren't of battles, but of marvels. Dolphins breaching at dusk, the 87 frees that locked the bay. Some returned yearly, others sent letters from universities. A few, now parents, brought their kids aboard. No one paid a dime, but Haven Cove evolved. Bait shacks turned to artisanal shops, the old diner became a craft cocktail lounge, and corporate developers rebranded the marina into a coastal living experience with gates and style codes. Henry's boat stayed unchanged, salt-stained, sturdy, unpolished. Week by week, the dockmaster shifted his slip farther out, tourists scoffing, influencers snapping photos around him. "Move it. It's bad for the vibe," they'd say. Henry persisted, teaching, saluting his flag, believing a town's heart lies in its people, not its polish. Yet Haven was forgetting. The shift began subtly, like a fog rolling in. Henry noticed when his usual slip, 9, bore a new sign. Platinum guests only. No notice, no courtesy. The clerk at the marina office, all smiles, reassigned him to slip 4 near the fuel pumps, dingy, isolated. Henry nodded, shouldered his gear, and moved the steady dawn as he had for 18 years. Then came Marcus Reed, the new harbor manager, tanned, polished, always in a logoed polo, treating the marina like a showroom. Spotting Henry, he asked, "That yours?" pointing at the boat. "Built it myself 25 years ago," Henry replied. Marcus smirked, tapped his tablet, and walked off. Tensions grew. The dock's power failed 1 week, no fix offered. Then a notice appeared on the steady dawn. "Vessel fails aesthetic compliance." Henry brought it to the office. The receptionist barely looked up. Others, fishermen, a kayak instructor, faced the same push. The town's soul was fading, replaced by curated feeds and noise-canceling earbuds. The breaking point came on a Thursday morning. Henry had 6 students lined up, 4th graders from a struggling inland school, some seeing the sea for the first time. The teacher, Ms. Clara Hayes, waited with lunches in hand. Henry, in his neatest flannel, docked at slip 4 with extra life jackets. Then Marcus strode up. "You can't dock here," he snapped, tablet in hand. "This isn't your spot anymore. Aesthetics matter." Henry rose slowly. "I've had this slip since 2007, teaching kids weekly." Marcus tapped his screen. "We're premium now. That boat doesn't fit." Tourists watched, phones out. Henry showed his ID, license, school letter. Marcus waved them off. "Doesn't matter who you were. You don't meet our standards." Then, loud enough for all, "We don't serve people like you." Silence fell. The kids arrived, faces falling. Henry tightened his grip on the papers, but stayed calm, untying the boat with a quiet wave to the children before sailing off. Unbeknownst to him, a young man, Ethan Park, a 28-year-old oceanographer studying coastal erosion, filmed it from the cafe patio, his latte forgotten. The sharpness of Marcus's words, the kids' confusion, Henry's silent retreat. Ethan posted it raw, captioning, "A 79-year-old Navy vet kicked from Haven Cove Marina for his ugly boat. Henry Tate taught kids for free for 18 years. This is how they repay him." The video exploded. 40,000 views in 6 hours, 100,000 by noon, 2 million by night. Comments poured in. "Chief Tate taught me to navigate at 10. He fixed my dad's boat after the storm, no charge." A verified account at Admiral J. Langston posted. Location confirmed. Situation assessed. Stand by. The internet buzzed. Rear Admiral James Langston, Pacific Fleet Commander, wasn't one for social media. He followed with a 1986 photo. A young sailor carrying a child from a flooded village, captioned, "That was me. That was Master Chief Tate." The story turned personal. Henry, oblivious, folded flags that night, his routine solace. His flip phone buzzed at midnight. "Master Chief Tate, protocol honor engaged. Stay put." No reply needed. He shrugged it off as a glitch and slept, unaware of ships turning course. 2 mornings later, Haven Cove awoke to a low rumble. Joggers paused. Cafe owners stared as 5 frigates loomed on the horizon, moving in unison. No alerts, just still breaking the dawn. At 7 a.m., they anchored, the USS Resolute leading. Marcus dropped his tablet, muttering, "Osh, what's this?" A launch approached, flying the Admiral's flag, sailors in dress whites standing tall. Over 150 people gathered as Admiral Langston stepped ashore, his uniform gleaming. "I'm looking for Henry Tate," he declared, voice carrying. An old crabber, Mabel Dunn, pointed to the public dock. They chased him off. Langston ordered, "Retrieve Master Chief Tate with honors." 3 SUVs sped away. Langston addressed the crowd. "When a sailor of valor returns, the fleet honors him. Today, we honor a man this town overlooked. He recounted Henry's rescues, his teaching, turning to the empty slip. The steady dawn holds more honor than most men's lifetimes. Sailors unfurled a massive ensign. We're here because memory matters. The SUVs returned. Henry stepped out, cap tilted, spine straight. The sailors saluted. He returned it. Haven Cove remembered. The fleet stayed 3 days. Sailors repainted the public dock, cleared debris, restored pride. A cafe sign read, "Vets and kids eat free for Henry Tate." Remorse stirred. Neighbors visited with letters, food. Mabel wept, "I should have spoken." Henry smiled. Communities stray, but they can return. The mayor, after seeing Henry's record aboard the Resolute, renamed the marina Tate's Landing, erecting a plaque. A nation's strength is its memory of its guardians. Marcus resigned. Leaving a quiet apology, Henry tucked away. Admiral Langston offered a grant. Henry declined, suggesting a youth sailing program. The Cove Initiative launched, teaching navigation and respect, with Henry as honorary lead. Tourists learned flag folding. Kids listened to sea tales. Henry sailed on, now from the prime slip, saluted by a town reborn. One twilight, Langston visited, sharing old sea yarns. Henry murmured, "I just wanted the kids to know the sea." Langston nodded. True leaders don't seek light. It finds them. Perhaps the legacy was this: honor as a quiet thread woven by one boat, one man, guiding a town back to its roots.